Hey, it's Bortone, and I'm back with our Women Who Rock video series. And today we're talking with Sarah Santacroce. I love saying your last name.
And you say it so well compared to others.
Santacroce. So Sarah and I go back a ways because she was part of our video marketing mastermind in Tuscany a couple of years ago. And we've done some stuff since then. So tell folks what it is you do, and we'll go from there.
All right. So I have kind of two hats. One, I specialize in LinkedIn. So the boring Chamber of Commerce platform, that's my thing. And I help clients, mostly coaches and consultants, position themselves there as experts and get clients from it. So that's one hat. And then the other hat is just like you, Lou, I'm an introvert, and I help other introverts, entrepreneurs, also kind of get their voice heard. I have a podcast for introverts, and I'm working on a marketing program for introverts.
Cool. We need all the help we can get. So,
Exactly.
but that's one of the things that I like about video is that as an introvert, I don't have to network as much, or I don't get an opportunity to network as much, but I can do things like this, or video coaching, or any number of things that sort of like, okay, well, I don't have to actually be on site to do that kind of thing because of video. Do you find that as well?
Yeah, I think there's so many introverted entrepreneurs who are doing this online business. And most of the time, we don't necessarily know that they're introverts. At the beginning, I had a very hard time finding guests because it's not like it's something we put in our Facebook page or our LinkedIn profile. I'm an introvert.
Right.
But then when you scratch the surface a little, a lot of them actually are introverts, and some of them where you'd never expected because, we're doing video, we're doing these podcasts, we're even speaking on stage. There's about 50% of introverts who are great at speaking on stage. But yeah, remember we did this series, this course for video for introverts, and that was quite successful because, of course, it's still something that introverts rather struggle with because they're like, yeah, I can do audio, I can do writing. A lot of introverts like writing, but when it comes to video, they're like, okay, I need some help here.
Yeah, and I think the other sort of misconception about introverts is like, oh, we're all really shy. I mean, I can do networking. I know you can, obviously. And it's really more a matter of energy. Like, okay, I've got to get psyched up to do this or to go to this event. And then at the end of the day or at the end of the event, I need to go back to my cocoon. I know even like in Italy, it's like, oh, where's Sarah? Oh, I guess she's going to.
I was just going to say, remember, it's always like at 8 o'clock, I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yes, no more people for today. So, but that's, and then we come back and we're ready to go again. So it's kind of cool. So I know you use a lot of video in your business. So can you talk a little bit about, the types of video you do, your favorite platforms, stuff like that?
I'm not a big Facebook fan, so I do Facebook Lives whenever you have your challenge. I'm like, okay, there's Lou. I gotta do some more Facebook Lives. But otherwise, I'm not very active on Facebook at all. So I do mostly, everything I do is on LinkedIn. So either native video, like they call it on LinkedIn, or otherwise I use Zoom all the time for group workshops or, one-on-one clients. So, on LinkedIn, there's still no live video. They're actually talking about it for next year. So let's see. But otherwise, you can, record with your iPhone or Zoom and then just upload it. And that's what I do most there.
Do you find, I know as a LinkedIn expert, do you find any difference between the videos people put on Facebook and LinkedIn? Or maybe a better question is, should we be doing something different on LinkedIn video than we're doing with other platforms?
Yeah, what I notice is that on LinkedIn, it's even more important to have subtitles, I think, because depending on your target audience, if they're in corporate situations, like in an open office, they're never going to actually watch the video with sound. And so it's really important to have the subtitles. So that's one thing. The other thing is it depends on your audience. Like if you're talking to HR directors, well, maybe you don't want to do a live video where you're, in a loud Starbucks or whatever. So just pay a bit more attention to the background and how you show up as well, right? But other than that, it's the idea is still to kind of show the person, and so in my opinion, it doesn't have to be this perfect video that it's edited and all of that. That luckily is changing with the millennials. About 2 years ago, the millennials really started using LinkedIn much more as well, and they are very comfortable, of course, with video, and I'm sure that once live video comes, they're going to be all over it. So
yeah. And the other interesting thing is, like, sometimes if I create a video on YouTube, I might be silly. I might wear a costume or something, just, off the wall. And I probably won't put that, okay, I'm wearing the shark head costume. I probably won't put that on LinkedIn, because that's not really what the audience is.
It depends. I mean, for you, it's pretty clear that you're never going to go back to a corporate job. But if it's not sure yet, then yeah, I'd probably stay away from that.
Cool. What other kinds of things are you working on? I know you're doing the LinkedIn challenge. Do you do that a few times a year? Or?
Yeah, that's once a year. So before I had it twice, but it's a lot of work. So I just have it as an annual event where people sign up and they get strategies and webinars and so on. And so the other thing I'm excited about to work on next year is a marketing program for introverts. I call it the anxiety-free marketing program.
Yeah.
Because still, as introverts, it's one thing, we're good at what we do, but marketing our business is still rather hard for us. So
yeah, that's awesome. And I should have mentioned before, you're in Switzerland, right?
That's right.
Oh, you're in Sicily. I'm always really nice to Sarah because her husband is Sicilian, and I know. I got to stay on your good side.
Exactly. They have their reputation.
And how can folks find you if they want to follow up and learn more about LinkedIn and stuff that you do?
Yeah, they can go to my website, Sarah with an H, Santacroce, SANTACROCE.com.
Awesome. Thank you so much for doing this. It's good to see you.
Thanks, Lou. That was fun.
Talk to you soon.
Take care.